Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chicago PD already revealed why Chapman is the perfect partner for Voight. In Chicago PD, Sergeant Hank Voight has gone through plenty of turmoil after being held captive by a serial killer in the season 11 final. As Voight copes with his trauma, he keeps himself busy by tackling several cases with his intelligence unit, while continuing to develop his partnership with Assistant State Attorney Nina Chapman in Chicago PD during the season 12 premiere. Chapman worries about Voight because she sees him working non-stop and wants the sergeant to slow down and ensure his wellness. Voight and Chapman have worked together on many cases over the years. However, in Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 4, The After, Chapman is heavily involved when she helps Voight investigate a familiar case involving assaulted women. This case brings them closer since Voight tells the attorney that he worked on this investigation years ago after losing his wife. Chapman understands Voight's determination to solve this case, resulting in her confessing her feelings for him. That, and Chapman's devotion to Voight signals that a romantic relationship could form between them. Voight has clashed with many supervising police officers and authoritative figures in the past, including Deputy Superintendents Catherine Brennan and Samantha Miller, as well as the corrupt Commander Denny Woods and former Alderman Ray Price. However, Chapman can have a deeper run on the show due to her stern but caring demeanor when tackling cases. She can also go toe-to-toe with Voight, proving that she means business and is by the book in her work. Despite arguments with Voight over certain investigations and search warrants, Chapman cares about Voight because they're driven to take down criminals and murderers and are willing to exceed limits to help each other. For instance, Voight supported Chapman when she was in trouble for sleeping with her witness, and in return, the attorney went to bat for the sergeant in Season 12, Episode 4 by fabricating a search warrant so that Voight could rescue a woman and take down the abductor. Voight and Chapman's proven loyalty and devotion to each other's work ethic is evidence that their partnership has exceeded expectations, but it may be more than that after Chapman admitted to having feelings for him at the end of The After. This revelation leaves Voight stunned because he may have feelings for Chapman, but is hesitant to speak because he doesn't want his baggage to burden her. However, Chapman is the best romantic partner for Voight because she understands him and her personality complements Voight's rugged demeanor. There have been several romantic relationships in Chicago PD, including Jay Halstead's romances with Erin Lindsay and Haley Upton, along with Adam Ruzek and newly promoted Detective Kim Burgess, and recently, Dan Torres and Gloria Perez. However, Voight's never had a romantic storyline due to the show's consistent focus on him as a fearless leader and hard-boiled cop. Voight has always placed his care and support for his unit first over himself, but Season 12 may be his best opportunity for a romantic relationship after his talk with Chapman. After the emotional turmoil Voight endured due to his near-death abduction at the end of last season, and Haley, who Voight cared for like a daughter, leaving Chicago, the sergeant can use some emotional support from someone like Chapman, who wants to support and ease his pain. Seeing Voight in a romantic storyline would be a significant development for his character because he hasn't been viewed this way before. In the high-stakes world of Chicago PD, the dynamics between partners can mean the difference between success and failure, life and death. Hank Voight, the enigmatic and controversial leader of the intelligence unit, has long been a character defined by his moral complexities, his unwavering loyalty to his team, and his ability to push boundaries to get results. Over the years, Voight has had his fair share of partners and allies, but the recent introduction of Chief Patty Chapman into his orbit has fans buzzing, and for good reason. Chapman has emerged as the perfect partner for Voight, and the reasons why go deeper than their shared commitment to justice. A meeting of equals. One of the standout aspects of Chapman's partnership with Voight is their mutual respect. Voight, known for his domineering presence and ability to intimidate even the most hardened criminals, rarely meets someone who can stand toe-to-toe with him. Chapman, however, is no stranger to authority. As chief of the Bureau of Organized Crime, she brings her own brand of gravitas and experience to the table. When the two first crossed paths, it was clear that Chapman was not someone who could be easily swayed or intimidated. Instead of clashing egos, their relationship has evolved into a partnership built on mutual respect and understanding. Voight's admiration for her abilities is evident in how he listens to her counsel, a rarity for a man used to doing things his way. Complementary leadership styles. Voight's leadership style has always been about gut instinct, raw emotion, and an almost feral need to protect his team and city. While effective, his methods often put him at odds with the brass and have earned him a reputation as a maverick. Chapman, on the other hand, is calculated and strategic. She's a master at navigating the political minefield of police bureaucracy, a skill Voight has always struggled with. Together, they balance each other out. Chapman provides the political finesse and long-term strategy, while Voight brings the street-level grit and immediate action. This combination has proven to be a formidable force in tackling Chicago's most dangerous cases, a shared vision of justice. Despite their different approaches, Chapman and Voight share a common goal: justice. Both characters have shown a willingness to operate in moral gray areas to achieve their objectives. Voight's infamous gray line philosophy has often led to controversial decisions, but Chapman's presence offers a stabilizing force. While she's not afraid to bend the rules when necessary, Chapman's approach ensures that Voight's actions are tempered and calculated. This shared vision of justice, combined with their complementary methods, allows them to address complex cases in ways that neither could achieve alone. Emotional depth and personal connection. Voight has always been a deeply emotional character, though he often hides his vulnerabilities behind a tough exterior. Chapman's ability to connect with him on a personal level has added a new layer to their partnership. Unlike many of Voight's past allies, Chapman doesn't shy away from calling him out when he crosses the line. This accountability has forced Voight to confront some of his own demons, making him a better leader in the process. Conversely, Voight's unwavering loyalty and protective nature have provided Chapman with a steadfast ally in a world where trust is a rare commodity. Their growing bond highlights their ability to rely on each other not just as colleagues, but as friends. Navigating the political landscape. One of the biggest challenges Voight has faced throughout Chicago PD is the political fallout of his actions. From internal investigations to external pressures, his methods have often put him at odds with the higher-ups. Chapman's role as chief of the Bureau of Organized Crime positions her uniquely to shield Voight from some of these pressures. Her ability to navigate the political landscape allows Voight to focus on what he does best: taking down criminals. At the same time, Voight's street-level intelligence and connections give Chapman the edge she needs to tackle larger, systemic issues. Together, they've formed a symbiotic relationship that allows them to operate effectively within the constraints of the system while still achieving meaningful results. Challenging each other's perspectives. One of the most compelling aspects of Chapman and Voight's partnership is their ability to challenge each other's perspectives. Voight's years on the streets have given him a hardened, sometimes cynical outlook on crime and justice. Chapman, while equally experienced, brings a broader, more nuanced perspective to the table. Their discussions often highlight their differing viewpoints, but instead of creating conflict, these debates push both characters to think more critically about their actions. This dynamic not only strengthens their partnership, but also adds depth to their characters, showcasing their growth over time. A new era for the intelligence unit. Chapman's influence on Voight has also had a ripple effect on the rest of the intelligence unit. Her presence has introduced a new level of accountability and professionalism to the team. While Voight's loyalty to his team has never wavered, Chapman's oversight ensures that the unit operates within the boundaries of the law without losing its edge. This balance has allowed the team to evolve, maintaining its effectiveness while avoiding some of the pitfalls that have plagued it in the past. Chapman's leadership has not only complemented Voight's, but has also elevated the entire unit.